Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a spring TBR video because I'm not so great at the monthly TBRs, but there are a few books that I definitely want to get to reading this spring. So for this video, I only have 5 books on my spring TBR, and luckily they're all a bit from a different genre, so I'm thinking sometime in the upcoming months I definitely will be interested in reading one of these books, which is why I chose a bit of a variety. The first book on my spring TBR is The Cruelest Month by Louise Penny, and this is from a mystery series of hers. It is book 3, and I have definitely mentioned this book series here quite a few times on my channel because I really love these mystery books. They're set in a small town outside of Montreal, and the characters are just really great to read about, and they make the story so great. I don't really know anything about this plot. I just know that I'm going to be reading it, and then it takes place during the springtime, which I think will just fit this whole TBR perfectly. Next, I want to read a classic. I want to at least start Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell. I decided that I was going to read this book early this year when I made that resolution to read more classics, and I'm really looking forward to reading this one, but I'm not going to fool myself into thinking that I will finish it in the spring. I mean, it would be great if I could, but I feel like I'm going to be taking my time with it since it is such a long book. It's 900 to 1,000 pages or something like that, depending on which edition you get. So I'll probably be reading it also sometime in the summer, but I at least want to get a start on it sometime this spring. Of course, I have to have a contemporary in this TBR, and for that, I will be reading Sophie Kinsella's My Not So Perfect Life. I don't really know too much about this book. I just know that it is Sophie Kinsella, so of course I will be reading it. And from what I understand, it's this young woman whose life isn't turning out the way she expected it to be. So I think it's kind of like a coming of age, growing up type of book. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna love it, and I will definitely be getting into it this spring. Next, I have a bit of like a suspense thriller. I think that's what this book is. Maybe it's not, and I'm just completely wrong, but it is Room by Emma Donoghue, and this book has been on my Goodreads TBR for way too long. I just need to do it. I need to read it, and I haven't even seen the movie, so I want to read the book and then I want to watch the movie, and I've just only heard good things about it, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. And finally, I will be rereading a fantasy book. I'm going to be reading A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas in preparation for her 3rd book of the series that's coming out, but also just because I really want to reread this book. It hasn't even been a year since I read A Court of Mist and Fury, but I already want to read it again. A Court of Wings and Ruin is definitely my most anticipated release of 2017. So those are all the books that I have for my spring at TBR. I would love to hear if you have read any of these books mentioned in this video, or what are some books that you're planning on reading in the springtime. Thank you for watching, and happy reading.